This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the LSU Tigers against the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Guys, this is a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Again, makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. Fights through the tackler. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense. Right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. To throw, it's Levitt. Coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Fires it down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Still going, it's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. A special teams lightning strike here in the national championship game.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks, bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
And here he comes from inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a deep shot to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Back to throw. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. The sure hands. It's Townsend. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field. What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
It's caught. He's got room. Touchdown, LSU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change, that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
You just can't kick the ball to him. This is like Devin Hester all over again. That ball has got to start going out of bounds. I don't care where it goes, but you can't kick it to him. Second return for a touchdown on the day. His speed and his electric ability in the open field is second to none. As soon as he hits the seam, he's gone.
Bringing it out, it's Durham. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. It's caught, and he's got a lane. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Using his legs, it's Brown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try out the field goal team.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Grab for a touchdown.
Well, it is clear that this coach did not want to settle for a field goal. He goes for it on 4th down, and he is rewarded by stellar execution by this offense and his quarterback. Touchdown, huge play on 4th down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner is brought down. Makes a start on the next drive. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. It's past the 35. They can't get him to the ground. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joe. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. The corner is now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Ball handed off. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's at the 50. The 40. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Holy cow, Chris, this feels like a 14-point swing like you called it. It's in the end zone, and he takes it back 100. My goodness, that is an enormous play in this game and will totally change the momentum going forward.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Tailback takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. He's got it in the open. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Finally forced out of bounds, but rips off a huge gain down to the 20. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 20. At the 10. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on second down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on third down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense. And now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Makes a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Simon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's another deep shot. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He's in the... here he goes. 4 set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the 1st down. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Across the 40. Makes the catch and has space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?